Yeah, it's your boy Fist in his house, bringing another great edition of Modern Warfare 3 for me to you, because that's what I do. And I'm bringing you a game of Team Deathmatch, just regular Team Deathmatch, 6v6. Now, these two games were from the $100,000 tournament. But the reason I'm showing them to you, because for one, sometimes you just get bored of the game and you have to take a break from it. And this is from the tournament, the $100,000 tournament. And I wanted to show you Lockdown and Dome, two maps that I never play, because you know this is the reason why I have apathy towards Modern Warfare 3, and I don't want to be a downer, because you know, I love the game, but you know, I pay my money just like the next guy. I paid $60 for the game, and then I paid $49. I mean, more than $60. Let's be honest here. I paid like almost close to $70 and $50 for the Elite Call of Duty. Do I rarely? The only time I ever use Elite is to like enter one. This is the only tournament that I ever entered, that I actually got to enter. And then I check my gun stats just to see which was free before this came out. That's all I really care about. See which guns are more proficient for me. And then I don't get to play all the maps, so you guys rarely get to see like Lockdown, Dome. I mean, obviously Dome cannot be on Ground War, but I've said this before. You know, you pay like $60, $70. I mean, come on, you should every map should be made for Ground War. And I don't understand. This is the reason why I didn't like Black Ops. You know, the reason I didn't like Black Ops is because the maps were so big. And if they want to make, they should just make it for everybody. If the maps go from Ground War game type specific to that mode. So if the game goes from Ground War, let's say, I mean, Lockdown's big enough for Ground War. Don't you guys think? Don't you think Ground War? Lockdown would be awesome in Ground War. But it should change. Like, let's say, for example, you're playing one of the bigger maps like Fallen. If they think Fallen is too big for Team Deathmatch, then just section it off. I don't know what game it was, and you guys could probably leave it in the comments. Remember they used to like quarantine, I think it was one of the Call of Duty games, maybe Call of Duty 2 or Call of Duty 3, where the maps used to be bigger and smaller for certain game types, but then they just like, I don't know if they totally got away from that or that was even the game. I can't remember. But anyways, I'm using, and you can see right here, here's some of the mistakes that I made. Obviously, my inexperience, you know, in tournament, see, in these are the things that I'm trying to pass on to you guys. Look at that, I got a kill on the chopper, that was awesome. But here's the things I want to pass on to you guys. If you're like playing Team Deathmatch and you're gonna, one, realize that you're gonna play on every single map. So if you're gonna use those particular setups, like I would use the, you know, sometimes I'd use the MP7, and then my favorite gun was the UMP with rapid fire and kick. And by the way, I'd like to thank Mark J and all you new subscribers that are coming over here. Really appreciate the shout out for him. I actually met him in person. You know, we hung out for 3 days. He's a cool ass dude. So at XP, Call of Duty XP in California, you know, he's a cool cat. So I noticed he was using the MP, he was using the UMP, but he was using it with extended mags, and he says it kicked a lot. But you know, I figured this way, you know, for competition wise, if you're playing against really good players, you know, you're not gonna have a really high kill death ratio. So in my mind, I would just pick the UMP with kick and rapid fire. It was just a beast because the barrel feels like it's a barreled out barrel, which means the barrel doesn't move, you know. And that's why I use it. And then this one, my MP7, I use because I like to sneak around and build up my streaks. But the thing about it is that if you're going to be in these types of competitions, you want to have these particular guns with different streak. Look at these guys. I took out 3 dudes right here. But you have to have different loadouts for the weapons for each particular map, because they're streak sensitive. You know, buildings, no buildings, and you know, I should have used different ones, different streaks, and hell, these things you don't know. Like, you just go in and you know, that's just the way it is. But I hope you enjoyed this gameplay of Lockdown. My next one's gonna be on Dome with the ump and rapid fire. I like that weapon. I love that weapon. But you know, sometimes you got to get away from the game and come back, and then you appreciate it more. Oh, and I hope you enjoy your weekend. Until next time, it's your boy Fist. Peace, and I'm out.